Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. I first of all want to say thank you to all my subscribers on this channel. Thank you for following this channel. You also might have sent it to someone, forwarded it to someone to say subscribe. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. And like I said in my first video where I showed my face, I'll be doing a little bit more of showing my face on this channel. This channel is a lifestyle channel. Look at the name again, Home of Solutions. So many challenges in the world. There are solutions. Some of them you know, some I know. And as I go on, if I get to know you, I may invite you to come on this channel to come and tell me what you know. Let's tell the world. So I'll be going back to look at my back office and seeing who and who actually are my subscribers. And also, I'll send you an ebook free for your child. If your child is grown, for someone you know, a young person, aspiring to be big. When I mean young now, teenage into mid 20s, that my ebook will help them. It's called Becoming a Leader. You're going to get it free if you are a subscriber to this channel. This morning I went for my exercise as usual. And I just wanted to share this with you on this channel, how I got into exercising. I wasn't exercising up until my late 20s. And it's because of an allergic condition. I wanted to solve that condition. I didn't know what to do. It has started late 20s. I started exercising gradually. But as I got married, the allergic condition increased. By the time I had my third child, it became worse. So I had to now sit down and actually look for exercise that I can do intensely to wake up whatever was in my body that was helping me fight this allergy. Then also find out what it was that I was allergic to. If you follow me on my YouTube channel, you would have seen that I've talked about gluten-free foods. I'm gluten intolerant. And I had to find exactly which of the food was giving me that massive problem. It happened to be the white flour products. No, wheat. Let me call it wheat flour products. Initially, I thought it was the white flour. When I went to wheat, it became worse. So I knew it was something in the whole of the flour, which happened to be gluten. So I stopped eating confectionaries. However, when it started affecting my daughter badly, until they put her on steroids, and the doctor said, she's too young, find out what it is. I said, likely, it must be what is affecting me. And that was it. So I had to now research the gluten-free flour. I realized that I had to create my own gluten-free flour from what was already available abundantly. Corn or millet, corn and millet, sorry, are gluten-free. So I now make my corn flour. Very easy to make. Just go to the market, buy the maize or corn, whatever you want to call it, it's the same thing. Wash, dry, and then I go back to blend it to powdered form. Trust me, if you don't label it, you'll think it's white flour. Looks the same. And I started baking with it. I make a pancake with it. And then recently, this year, I realized that I could make puff puff with it because I love puff puff. So I now do everything I want to do with corn flour. So easy to make. I actually tried to buy in the market. We reacted. So I said, you know what? It's time to make ours. You can bake with any of those flour and you'll think it's white flour. I'll be dropping a video very soon on the benefits of corn flour. You will run to the market and make yours. Then the exercise one was, what was it in my body that exercise wakes up to fight this energy? As I spoke on managing your body, making your body work for you, I decided to research it. And I realized that there's this hormone so rich in us when we are born. It's called human growth hormone. It's the hormone responsible for the renewal of our cells. It's the hormone responsible for giving you the height that you have. And when you get to that height, you no longer need it in that great torrent. So it starts reducing. Can you imagine? It starts reducing in our 20s, 21 exactly. So we actually start aging in our 20s. That's why you hear when some people say, oh, he just collapsed or she just collapsed and died. That person is old, even though he's in his 40s or 50s. So we start aging in our 20s, not as we're told, 50, 60. The reason you see the people that take care of their bodies and incorporate exercise into their regime look young, look good, and you actually looking at them and say, I hope I can be like this. Yes, you can. That's what I want to tell you this morning. When I discovered how powerful human growth hormone is, and when I can produce it again as a young person, I decided to lay hold on those two. What are they? One, exercise. Every time you exercise and you break sweat, you have to make sure you sweat. You release human growth hormone like that young child of yours again. The reason you should play ball with them, run around with them, because you are renewing yourself. Next is when you fast, and you can take it up to 18 to 24 hours. In fact, some literature review has it that from the 16th hour, you start releasing human growth hormone again. So intermittent fasting is something you should embrace and use to renew your body. Because the only time we produce human growth hormone naturally is when we sleep, restful sleep, not the tossing up and down that you have or dreaming all sorts of dreams. No, restful sleep. The reason why our children grow when we don't know, they grow when they sleep, because human growth hormone is the hormone responsible for the growth of all new cells in our body, from the top of your head to the sole of your feet. And the moment you get to that height that that God gave you from heaven, production begins drastic reduction. So I challenge you, renew your body. You can do it 3 times a day. If you don't have time during the week, take the weekend, actually buy a good pair of canvas, get yourself up and go for renewal. Call it your renewal time. If something like that could help me fight allergy to a standstill, guess what? Now I can eat some slices of bread. I can eat some confectionaries, but I cannot go out all out like I used to do before. I just made puff puff yesterday with corn. So nice, so crispy because it's a little denser than the regular flour. So when you use it for puff puff, you'll think it's buns, but it's nice. Look out for that video where I'll talk about the products. I mean the advantages of corn flour. It's dropping immediately after this. It's already done. I want to enjoy your life here on earth. Renew. Be strong. You'll see the renewal next time you exercise. When you come back, have your bath and look at yourself. You'll see the renewal. You don't need the creams, women. Don't change your complexion for nothing. Just make yourself glow with exercise and the beautiful cream that agrees with your body. There's no need to change that complexion. You won't be fair. You won't be dark. You'll be dirty black. Dirty black. Is that what you want? Now, I'll be coming with two other hormones in our body that helps us to manage ourselves very well. I'll be doing that in a topic called emotional intelligence. I have sat in classes, watched videos that teach emotional intelligence, and mine is different. People have told me it's taught differently. I want to come and hear it. For you to be able to understand it, there's a video on this channel on communication. We communicate with emotions. For you to understand it, watch that video before you come. It's called Communicating for Results. Join me on it. I'm going to drop it here. I'm still trying to think, should I do it live or should I record and drop it? I'll decide. Whichever one, look out for it. Doesn't it bother you that it's the era or the time in which they're talking about mental health, or because of my mental health, or I'm protecting my mental health, that we have this number of suicides, killings, depressions? It's simply because we all are struggling in managing our emotions. A lot of people are struggling. We'll have things that will jar us, that will shake us, but how we manage ourselves in those situations will make a lot of difference. So I'm inviting you. I look forward to seeing you. Go watch that communication video. It's called Communicating for Results. Thank you for listening. Exercise 2 to 3 times a week to tap into the huge divine health deposits God has put inside of us. Happy New Quarter. May the blessings of the Lord flow freely into our lives this last 3 months of the year as we approach the most celebrated event in the world.